Alright, time for my fourth game of Hardcore BigJon's. There are 100 course stats for $9. So it's going to be Isabel this time. So I just said course is going to be man, woman. It's going to be alternate pack.
Okay, let's move on to the next round. The
this
opening
fall
game's
season
worth
5 payout, and the woman for
X,
challenger goes first. BigJon this time. Who says get your facts first? Didn't get distorted as much as please. Stephen King. No.
You're going to believe that? Come on. Circle gets the square.
G money, because if Isabel goes to a tree, I do remember Art Robbie from Fork. Armika's getting more or less sleep than he used to. Or because of left lines of farming. I disagree with that.
That's correct, and Circle gets the square.
Single done training for the block. Guys, I always have NWO Whammy or Robbie for Fork. You're in Australia. You see a puma. What is it? A wallaby.
That is correct. X gets the square.
Robbie, because if she goes through to me, I always hit Manuel M for the win. Head of the rock band, Leonard Skinner get their name. Their father. I disagree with that. It was actually their gym teacher that gave it. And no, I mean, kind of a smart decision, really, because if you get this, I mess here. How do you squirt raccoons in your garbage cans? Cover on the lid, and she didn't get it wrong. She got it right. The strategy for her was that she got this, and I messed up ceremony. She's got a fork herself, so I may as well go NWO Whammy, or Sarah May actually, because she could always get Robbie Bucks, and yeah. What's the most common name for U.S. presidents? John. I'll agree, John. Nope, got it wrong.
X gets the square.
So Robbie Bucks for the win now, so I've already said to cook burn the British. What did you order? Ham. And I think she got round one, I believe.
That's correct, and X gets the square.
Second guess myself, and in the end, Isabel got away with it. So I think that's the first time in the first 3 rounds I've actually messed up in the first 3 rounds. I usually, the last 3 games, I usually get the first 3 with ease.
Round
so
two's worth
secret square round, so it's $200, which for some reason in this game, if you don't get in the win, it's add-on. So it looks like the challenger kicks off round 2, actually.
X get a start.
Just gonna go with BigJon. How did the secret square? Where did the term checkmate originate? Turkey. Nope, it was actually Persia.
Now that's what we call a
from
bluff.
Shatrang. So secret square with 5 bucks still. I'm not getting burned last time. I'm not getting burned last time. I'm going Robbie this time. More G money and it backfired. So other than slop stats, put the Yul Brenner, Dempsey Fields, for Rogers, Burt Lancaster in common. They are rated. I disagree.
That is correct. Circle gets the
But this time, if I get G money, then Isabel can't get the fork actually. So what happens if you use all 7 letters in Scrabble? You got a bingo. And she got it. I think
that is correct. X gets the square.
Gotta do money for the fork, but if I get backfire above, Isabel has a fork of her own. So if you're a Yorkshire pudding from dessert, will you raise your eyebrows? That's like a rice pudding texture. I disagree.
That's correct. And Circle gets the square.
It's gonna go Sarah May for the block, so that's true. We tried to perform in front of a crowd of 500,000 people in Toronto. Kiss. Man, I believe she got it.
You're right, and X gets the square.
Don't you? Like I was thinking your mama to block this, so Jay, you want to get divorced with married this month. Which one? June. I'll agree with that actually.
That is correct, and Circle gets the square.
So tied up now, $1,000. So yeah, I was thinking about maybe going a little mama to block Isabel, partly block the fork, but also make it to where
let's move on to the next round.
Another fork.
Round 3 is worth $2,000. Circle start us off.
Dude. How does Slash ask, what do Yul Brenner, Dempsey Fields, for Rogers, Burt Lancaster have in common? They are press cards. I will disagree.
You're right. Circle gets the square.
Going Dentry. Smart decision actually not to go for a connector. If you put ketchup on your hamburger, you're probably from this part of USA. The Southwest. Nope.
You're gonna believe that? Come on.
Gotta go G money
and Circle gets
for
the
me,
square.
If I get this, I'll explain why this is effective. So don't forget to order a Huntington Fidget. It's really an apple pie with 2 rather different ingredients. What are they? Onions and bacon. I will agree with that.
That's correct.
This is why, because bacon you have to make these squares. So what is a Tasmanian devil? A mammal.
You should have disagreed.
I could be a really sneaky, really smart aleck of Rob Bucks to win it all, but I'll go Yo Mama. I'm a nice man. Now, on a flight 1242 to LA, something you feel warmly, what should you do? Get a drink you to hydrate. I'll disagree with that.
You're right.
Now, if you go to Bucks and I go with that, then Isabel has to play every game out.
Okay, let's move on to the next round.
Now on is $4,000.
Subsequent rounds
Now,
will be
so
worth
only that one,
$4,000.
we can't be tied at the end of the round unless Isabel's around ahead and one of us ever gets 4. So, what illustrative plays that the old club do have in common with the famous kabuki theater in Japan? And which roles play by men? I would agree. I learned this when I was senior high school.
Circle gets this
I know what I mean. This could backfire for her. What's the name of Kermit the Frog's nephew? Robin.
You're right. Yep. An X gets this
Big John, please. I always have Rob before the fork if I need to. I've already said to cook the bird in the British. What did you order? Toasted English muffin. I'll agree with that.
That's correct. And circle gets this
Smart play interfering the fork. What's the 4th largest city in the U.S.? Los Angeles, California. No, LA is one of the 2 biggest, actually. That was kind of a gambit voice, so I'll go Duntrina. Why not? That was a bit of a gambit, really. So, is there really a group called Messi's Anonymous? Yes, to help change Messi diapers. I disagree. I believe it's for people who string out the virus. Up to about around in a 4 square. Around the 4 spot.
Okay, let's move on to the next round. Circle, start us off.
NWO whammy. I gotta. If you suffer from adultism, why shouldn't you drive a car? You're blind. I'll disagree.
That is correct.
How blind? Packed. Smart decision not to go for a connector. How did the rock band Leonard Skinner get their name? Their principal. And I believe she got it.
That is correct. An X.
I'll go Sterling May. The tragedy here, she goes, your mom, I got G money for a fork. Burns, Nellen, Martin, and Lewis, Mason Dixon, a famous volleyball team from the Civil War. I'll disagree with that.
That is correct. Circle gets this way.
Yeah, I'm off for the block, but I have G money for the fork. If you're stuck in quicksand, what's the best way to get out? Swim. No, not swim.
You're gonna believe that? Come on.
Just to be extra sure, G money for a triple fork. Just to be extra sure, G money for a triple fork. Who said get your facts first? You didn't get the store done as much as to please. Stephen King, I'll disagree.
You're right.
So now I've got Yo Mama, Robbie, and Robbie Bucks for the game. Robbie the block will court to third. Where did the term checkmate originate? Turkey. And she got it.
You're right. An X gets the score.
Yo Mama for the game. Because for our blast to get to a duel, actually. Here in Australia, you see a bootma. What is it? A crocodile. I'll disagree with that.
That's correct. And circle
so,
gets the score.
If I want Robbie Bucks stuff, because this is what I mean Isabel and me, would be basically, it's like good with Dr. Foxborough when you're full incident. So,
okay, let's
I would give money
because
your mom was kind of an insurance in case Robbie Bucks.
Circle, start us off.
Dude! If I were to cite factor, would you be a Supreme Court Justice or Speaker of the House? Speaker makes your salary $107,500, about $7,000 more. I'll agree with that.
That's correct. Circle gets this way.
Duntrina, again, I think she loved this last game. What most likely do with an ill wife? Throw it.
You're right, and X gets this way.
Big Joe. She goes Robbie. I always have Sterling May. According to Emily Post, is it polite to invite your boss lunch during work week? No, your boss should be inviting you. I will agree with that.
That's correct. And circle gets this way.
Sterling May, not 40 sword creation. Okay. How much does a baby whale weigh at birth? 1 ton.
You're right. X gets this way.
Gotta go Robbie Bucks for block. What are the classification of dinosaurs? Reptiles. I think you have amphibians. I'll disagree.
Oh, that's right. You should have agreed.
So this boat's gonna get a chance to cut down to only 1 round in the 4 spot. So listen, get your facts first. Didn't get distorted as much as please. Mark Twain. And you actually should have agreed. It actually was Mark Twain who said that. So
this was, and Circle gets the
Robbie,
square.
Robbie for the game now. What was the name of Kermit the Frog's nephew? Robin. I think I'll agree, actually, for some reason.
That's correct. And Circle gets the
I was thinking Robin or Teddy, but Robin was good. That was 3 rounds plus 4.
Okay, let's move on to the next round.
Circle
starts off.
Harry Howard's least primary drum towards whom? The Price is Right's 3 biggest winners from the 70s. I'll disagree with that.
That is correct. Circle gets the square.
Gee, money, I kind of think this could backfire for her. Do animals yawn? Yes, birds and fish do.
Well, sometimes our stars know
okay.
things. This was Circle gets the
square.
So
it's birds and fish do. NWO whammy. That's it.
That noisy thing means we're out of time
for the day.
If you're
for dessert, we're raising eyebrows. It's like a popcorn baked beet drips and syrup with, and I will agree with that.
Circle gets the square.
Little extra. So $19,000, I mean, so there's a little crazy people that with little extra on top.
That noisy
so
thing
be a
means we're out of time for this. So let's tally up the scores.
19,000 to 1,000.
Let's go on and play the bonus
round. And for this one,
here's how the bonus game works.
$50,000.
30 seconds to capture as many stars
which was the
as
highest
possible on
anyone
that
ever got
board.
to.
For each one, 30 seconds on the clock, please.
All right, yeah, mouth shut.
Selection. That noisy thing means we're out of time for this. So let's tally up the scores. Circle, you're the winner. Let's go on and play the bonus round. All right, here's how the bonus game works. We're going to give you 30 seconds to capture as many stars as possible on that board. For each one, 30 seconds on the clock, please. Time starts with your first selection. Good luck.
Okay. $50,000. $600,000. Target goes up now to $221,000. I will see you next time.